When you first step onto the bridge of a twin-screw powerboat, you notice an extra shift control and an extra throttle control. You are in fact in a different world than driving a single-screw powerboat or driving your own car. It may look very scary, but you're actually in an easier, more controllable situation once you get the hang of it. Let's now take a look at these controls and see what they do.
Here we see, in the typical bridge of a twin-screw powerboat, a well-organized mass of gauges, instruments, and controls. For the purposes of this tape, we will be discussing only the steering wheel, the throttles, and the shift controls controlling the forward and reverse motion of the propellers. As we go through the operation of these controls, you will see in the inset at the bottom the actual boat responses to the movement of these controls. As you move the steering wheel to port, or left side of the boat, the two rudders will move in the same direction, causing resistance to the flow of water under your boat, forcing it to turn. As you move the wheel to starboard, or right side of the boat, the same happens in reverse. Both rudders are connected and always will work together. You have two throttle controls to work with, the starboard or right throttle and the port or left throttle. Each control is connected to an engine on your boat on the corresponding side. They work much like the gas pedal on your car, except that they do not return to an idle position when you let them go. To accelerate the speed of an engine, slowly push the control forward until you reach the desired revolutions per minute. To decelerate, slowly pull the control back. Remember, the control will stay in the position where you leave it. During normal or forward or reverse operation of your twin-screw powerboat, you will operate both controls as if they were one, adjusting one or the other when you reach your desired RPMs. As you have two throttle controls, one for each engine, you also have two shift controls, one for each engine. In the center position, the propeller is in neutral. To engage the propeller forward, push the shifter forward until it stops. To disengage, pull it back to the center position. To engage the propeller in reverse, pull the shifter back until it stops. To disengage, push it forward to the center position. For normal forward or reverse operation of your twin-screw powerboat, you will operate both shifters as if they were one. On most twin-screw powerboats, the direction of the thrust of the propellers is reversed. The starboard propeller in forward, the thrust is to the right. The port in forward, the thrust would be to the left. This is designed to take the roll out of the boat as it's underway, and also to keep the tension even on the rudders when turning. In reverse, the exact opposite would happen. The starboard in reverse, the thrust would be towards the port or left side of the boat. The port in reverse, the thrust would be towards the starboard or right side of the boat.
These three different types of controls will make your boat do practically anything you want it to do. The rest of the tape is showing how they all work together in harmony.